Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, March 21, 2025. Others seem most comfortable around you now, and you perhaps appreciate your natural energies and aura. Today's energies emphasize your sign and ruling planet, Neptune, giving you a real boost. You're exuding a positive, upbeat, and pleasant aura today, which endears you to others. You are more likely to have favors and wishes granted right now, and your innate compassionate and idealistic nature comes strongly to the fore. The sun highlights your dreams and ideals with its alignment with Neptune, encouraging you to seek ways to connect with them. Otherwise, you might dream up something new that more accurately reflects your current needs and wants. Because this is the final of many conjunctions of Sun and Neptune in your sign, you might sense that you're shedding old ways and attitudes now. While apparent productivity may suffer a little as your mind wanders, you may very well make up for it through inspiration and imagination. Embrace the wisdom of the cosmos. You are ruled by two planets. Jupiter, your traditional ruler, and Neptune, your modern ruler, blend energetically together to give insight into how you pursue love and relationships. Jupiter, as a planet of optimism and freedom, is part of why you desire to grow infinitely when connecting with someone. Yet, your dreamy, eternally romantic nature comes from Neptune, as this is the planet of soulmates. You wish your romantic life to echo these energies. Remember that as you proceed forward now. It will help guide you and grant you a greater sense of wisdom. Do you feel like yourself? Do not be surprised if you feel spacey, as the sun in your sign conjuncts Neptune in your sign. The murky cosmic energy will allude to the recent changes and transformations that have begun taking place. You may not recognize the professional you see staring in the mirror back at you. Since you could feel detached from your identity and body, you might feel like you are floating throughout your workday. It could be helpful to practice grounding techniques to remain somewhat present at work. Having a goal in mind focuses you, but you can also find yourself burdened by having to do right all the time. This sort of pressure left unattended will burst out in inopportune ways: binging, self-critical depressions, resentment harbored against friends. If this reminds you of you, begin to counter these natural tendencies with their natural remedies: regular trips to a health club, if possible, or enjoy excessive amounts of pampering, steam bath, massage, horoscope readings. Share the work of taking care of yourself. With a vibration happening, you might be feeling a surge of energy. You may find that you want to tackle the tough physical projects that have been piling up all week. If you have kids, this is a good day to take them outside and teach them your favorite sport. Kids have a way of wearing even the best of us down physically, and with the extra energy you have today, you should find it easier to keep up. Running after those oops balls won't take it out of you so quickly. The lead up to the moon's return to your career sector tomorrow is an important point in any month for having your antennas up while taking a wait-and-see approach. Especially with the sun returning to your income sector a few hours later. On both fronts, with Venus and Mercury already in retrograde motion in your income sector and the asteroid Juno at a standstill ahead of her retrograde turn in your career sector tomorrow, even more so than would normally be the case. This gives you a chance to focus more on your hopes and dreams for the future as you reach the last full day of your birthday month. In the last full day of your birthday month, there is magic in the air that allows you to look to the future with confidence. At the same time that the sun catches up and aligns with dreamy Neptune for the last time in Pisces again in our lifetime, a friendly aspect between the moon in an adventurous part of your chart and Mars in your romantic sector peaks. As a mix of romance, passion, and adventure comes together, so too does a sense of what's possible. Our eyes in the sky. What is it that feels just out of reach for you right now? As the sun aligns with Neptune in Pisces, you may find yourself caught between dreams and reality, floating in a space where everything feels softer, more hopeful, and full of endless potential. It's as if the world has a certain glow, and for a moment, you can believe that anything is possible. This energy is a gift. It allows you to see beyond limitations, to embrace inspiration, and to imagine a future without boundaries. But as beautiful as this feeling is, Neptune has a way of blurring the lines between truth and illusion. It's wonderful to believe in the best possible outcomes, but don't lose sight of reality. It's important to check in with yourself, to step back and make sure you're seeing things clearly. Are you chasing a vision that can be turned into something real, or are you being led by wishful thinking? Thankfully, you have an inner wisdom that can help you navigate this energy. While Neptune may cast a dreamy haze over certain aspects of your life, your sharp mind is capable of filtering through the fog and seeing things as they truly are. You have the ability to embrace optimism while still keeping your feet on the ground, and that is where your strength lies today. This balance between hope and practicality will help you make the most of this cosmic influence. Instead of blindly trusting that things will simply fall into place, use this time to think critically, gather the information you need, and take intentional steps toward your goals. You may feel more intuitive than usual, sensing things beneath the surface that others might overlook. Trust yourself. You are more capable than you realize, and your ability to analyze situations with both logic and emotion will be one of your greatest assets. This is also an excellent time to expand your connections and engage in meaningful conversations. Your natural charm is heightened, and your ability to communicate with depth and sincerity will draw others toward you. If you've been feeling isolated or hesitant to reach out, take this as an opportunity to break out of your shell. Whether it's reconnecting with old friends, meeting new people, or strengthening bonds with those already in your life, today's energy supports meaningful interactions. People will be drawn to your insight, your kindness, and the way you bring I to even the heaviest of conversations. There's power in connection, and you never know what kind of inspiration or opportunity may come from simply opening up and sharing your thoughts. If you've been facing a difficult situation, whether it's a personal challenge, a career decision, or an emotional struggle, trust in your ability to find a way forward. Your mind is capable of untangling even the most complicated problems, and solutions are closer than they may seem. If you've been feeling stuck, this is a reminder to shift your perspective. Sometimes the answer isn't about pushing harder but about seeing things from a new angle. Be patient with yourself. You don't have to have everything figured out at once. What matters is that you keep moving, even if it's one small step at a time. On a practical level, be mindful when it comes to financial matters. Neptune's influence can make things seem too good to be true, and in some cases, they are. If an opportunity appears out of nowhere promising quick success or easy rewards, take a closer look before making any commitments. Read the fine print, do your research, and trust your instincts. If something feels off, don't ignore that feeling. Your intuition is your best guide today, and when combined with logical thinking, it will help you make wise choices. Your well-being also deserves attention. While your mind may be busy dreaming, planning, and analyzing, don't forget to listen to your body. If you're feeling drained, restless, or overwhelmed, take it as a sign that you need to slow down. Stress has a way of creeping up unnoticed until it becomes too much to ignore. Instead of pushing through exhaustion, give yourself the space to rest. Even small moments of self-care can make a difference, whether it's stepping outside for fresh air, taking a break from screens, or simply pausing to breathe. Your energy is valuable, and you deserve to replenish it. As the day unfolds, take a moment to reflect. Are you seeing things clearly, or are you caught in an illusion? Are you balancing optimism with realism, or are you allowing yourself to be swept away by fantasy? Are you trusting yourself, or are you letting self-doubt hold you back? The beauty of today's energy is that it encourages both dreaming and discernment. You don't have to choose one over the other, you just need to find the right balance.